Hi Aries, this is Eileen with your November 2020 Psychic Tarot card reading. And you're starting the month of November with the Page of Wands. And the Wands do represent the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So this is one of your cards. It represents the area of work, career, progress, action. And the Page of Wands is saying that you might be getting some good news that has to do with career, work, business, that type of thing, starting out in the month of November. So if you've been applying for a job or maybe a transfer, possibly a promotion, that sort of thing, you could be getting some good news regarding that. Or if there's some other business venture you're working on, maybe a new business. I'm feeling some Aries, you've got a business of your own, or you're starting a business, or you're talking about starting some kind of small business. That's what I'm getting for some of you. And this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. So yeah, I'm feeling that some of you Aries, you are in the process of starting a small business, or maybe you've already had one just kind of humming along there, and you're making some plans to expand it, or you've got some new elements you're adding to it in one way or another, talking to people or talking to someone about moving ahead on some plans of yours in business. So, or some other project you're working on. So I'm just getting some of that. That might just be a few of you I'm tuning into with that. But it's good. It's like you're making progress. You've got your plans. You're looking out ahead of you, and you're moving forward. And I get a lot of good energy with that. Kind of like you're on the right track. You're doing the right thing. And so now sometimes the page might represent a person who could be around you in the month of November. And usually the page as a person is someone kind of young, maybe in their 20s, maybe 30-ish. So if you're in your 20s or 30-ish and single and open to meeting someone new, this could represent someone new coming into your life who could be another fire sign. This person would just come across, they'd just be really wanting to get to know you and get acquainted. But this person could be an attractive person, intelligent, well-spoken, pretty calm, confident, not too pushy or anything, though, just a nice, pleasant personality, but definitely confident. They look you in the eye when they talk and everything. Pleasant to be around. And if nothing else, this could just be a new friend coming into your life that you would enjoy having communication with, and maybe some common interests, that sort of thing. But some of this could be some romantic things going on here. Okay, and then the next card that you have is the Seven of Wands. And Seven of Wands is saying that you may have people challenging you in November. They want you to do things their way, look at it their way. And so you might be feeling pressured, but you're not budging. See the person standing there, they're confident, they're not afraid. They're standing their ground and saying, no, I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm going, and you're not going to change that. I'm not doing what you want me to do. It's kind of like you have to be true to yourself. And so you're being very firm about it. You're not being pushed or bullied or manipulated by other people. I need my water. Just a second. I do feel like a lot of this is jealousy around you. I feel like people around you it's like they see you like you're in a better position than them. Somehow you're in a stronger position. Whatever it is, it's like whatever you have, they want it. But you've worked for whatever you have. And when I say what you have, I don't mean just what you own. I mean who you are, what you have in your personality, your character, your strength, your inner strength, your drive, your confidence, your hard working, your work ethic. All of these elements that make up the person you are, they want that, but they haven't put out the effort to be you, to be like you, to have that, and they're mad. So you might be looking to other people like you're doing better than them. Maybe you are, and maybe you're not. Maybe it's your confidence that even if things aren't great, you're confident, you're strong, you're moving forward. But I feel like overall, a number of you are doing fine. And if you're not at the moment, it's temporary. It's like you're going to make your way back on track. You're not giving up, and that's the way to be. So, but I do get some jealousy, but, you know, it's no big deal. You've been there before. You're not letting anyone push you around, tell you what to do, how to think. Next card you have is Queen of Pentacles. And now the Pentacles do relate to the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be someone around you who would have one of these earth signs in November. The Queen of Pentacles has worked hard for what she has. She lives a comfortable life. She's fairly secure or comfortable financially. You know, she might hold a position, a high position, maybe a manager or an owner of a business. But she's very responsible. She works hard. So she's worked hard for everything she has. And she knows she has a lot to be grateful for. She enjoys certain luxuries, whether they're small luxuries or big luxuries. And she feels like that's what she deserves. She doesn't intend to go and do without or live in poverty or anything like that. But she's worked hard for whatever she has. Now, this could be you embodying the traits and emotions and feelings of the Queen of Pentacles in November. This might be you. You've worked hard for whatever you have. So, yeah, you do get to enjoy some nice things. But you know you have a lot to be grateful for. But at the same time, you're not kicking off your shoes and taking a long vacation necessarily. You're still focusing on your responsibilities, the work you have to do. You're very much committed to whatever work that you do. And so, so this could very well be you as the Queen of Pentacles, but this is all about prosperity, success, but someone who's worked hard for whatever prosperity and success they have. Now, if this is a person around you that you might be doing business with, this Queen of Pentacles, in some way you could benefit from this person. If it's someone in your workplace, like a manager or owner that you're working for, you could benefit. Or if it's someone you're applying for a job with, or even like applying for a mortgage or a car loan, you could benefit if this person thinks everything's in the right order with you, you know, and your dealings. Because I don't get any negative energy. I get energy of prosperity and success from this person. And, you know, so it is someone you possibly could benefit from if that's not you in the place of the Queen of Pentacles. Next card you have is Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords has worked very hard also, but she can be very critical of other people and let them know it. She can really be cold and very sharp-tongued. And she holds a high bar for herself, so therefore she holds the bar high for others. It's like she's not giving any breaks to anybody. You know, she's can be very unbending, come across kind of cold, like things are either, you know, one way or the other. There's no in between, no gray area there. And if this is somebody in your workplace, it could be kind of like a manager and owner of a place where you work. This person's always sizing people up. I don't feel like, if you're around this person, I don't feel like they have it out to get you. I just don't feel like they would be the most ideal person to get something from. But I don't get bad energy from her. Now, this could also be you embracing the traits and emotions of the Queen of Swords in the month of November. Maybe you're getting kind of impatient. Maybe you're being critical of other people because you've been working so hard and you keep striving and working and being committed to your obligations and everything. And you might be seeing other people who are taking shortcuts or being kind of lazy, and maybe you're feeling critical of them. So that could be you. But if it is somebody you're dealing with in business or in the workplace, I do feel you could get a break with this person for some reason. I'm even feeling, I'm feeling that for someone that you're dealing with this person, and even though they act real uptight and strict and all this sort of thing, I'm feeling like that person, almost like they secretly approve of you. You know, they have a good opinion of you, but they don't want to make it too obvious. You know, you might get a little smile from them or something, but They don't want to make it, they're going to still try to keep up that, it's almost like they want to keep up a front because they are that way with everybody, very kind of cold and strict feeling and kind of, you know, unbending. And but I'm getting overall, I'm feeling like if you're dealing with this person in November, let's say you're applying for a job or maybe a promotion or something in your workplace, you might catch a break with that person. They might actually do something in your favor. Let's see, next card you have is Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is saying you should be getting some good news regarding your finances, regarding money in the month of November. So if there was some money you were hoping to receive, this is what I'm getting. There was money you were hoping to receive. You don't know if you're going to get it or not. It could be you're going to get that message coming through by way of the Page of Pentacles, bringing you good news here. Well, you may not have a Page of Pentacles delivering it. You might get something in the mail or a phone call or an announcement of some sort or another and find out that it's coming your way. In some cases, you still have to wait for it. That's what I'm getting for some Aries. The money is coming your way, or something of value if it's not money. Maybe it's an inheritance. Maybe it's a piece of property that's sold and you got to wait for it to close or something to get your money. I'm feeling it is there, but it might be slow making itself into your hands. Not too slow, but there might be a little bit of delay. I'm getting different scenarios for different people. Or also, this is something of value. It could be having something to do with something academically that's good news for you, being accepted maybe to a school you want to go to or something. Yeah, I'm just getting different scenarios here. And it could be something just, you know, maybe if you are, again, looking for a new job, it's right underneath that Page of Wands, or something with a business venture going on that you're working on. Capital coming through, money coming through. Yeah, I feel like for someone that there's money you're applying for, or you're trying to do business with somebody or whatever and get their business, something. It's almost like they're waiting. They're going in your direction to offer this to you or give it to you or pay it to you or whatever, but they're waiting on something. It's almost like maybe there's still something they want from you, and then you get the money. That's what I feel like for some of you. I don't know. That might be specific for just a few people, that particular situation. Kind of like you've got to, maybe there was some paperwork you still had to do. It's like, well, we need this paperwork done before we can issue this money. Something like that. It could be something like that for some Aries. Okay, next card you have is Queen of Wands. And this is one of your cards, the Wands. This is for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Queen of Wands. So you got 3 queens here. Something. A lot of taking charge, you know. To me, this is like very proactive, take charge, get things done, work, but you know, the payoff is good for the work. So the Queen of Wands, she's worked hard to get whatever she has. She lives a comfortable life. She knows she has a lot to be grateful for. She gets to enjoy certain luxuries, whether they're small or large or whatever. But she's accumulated these things herself from all of her work, and she works very hard. She's always staying busy. Even when she stops to take a little break, she knows she's got this thing to do and that thing to do. She's always focusing on her responsibilities. But she's got the energy for it and the stamina. She just keeps going. She's kind of like I don't know, like a machine just going. So this is you for a lot of Aries. This is you. I'm an Aries too, so I kind of identify with this. It's like the work, you just keep going and get all your things done. That's the world we live in anyway. Everybody's so busy nowadays. Anyway, so, but the Queen of Wands, this could be you, because you're Aries. This is your card in the month of November. But also, I feel like with this card, what I'm getting is, I feel like she she's very fair-minded with people. If she's a manager or an owner of a business, like if this is somebody around you also that you work for, she's very fair-minded. She'll help you. She's not someone who's trying to withhold or say no to people. She's very compassionate. She can get impatient or even lose her temper or whatever, but she's not going to be holding any grudges against anyone. I'm feeling for some Aries, this is you, and you've got this sense of almost like there's a longing inside of you for something still. It might be the right person to come into your life. It might be something you still haven't completed in your life yet, something you still want to accomplish and you haven't done it yet. It's almost, and you know, I feel like for some Aries, it's like, yeah, you do work to get whatever you have and you stay busy and all that. But sometimes it's almost like there's still something else that you're wanting to accomplish, or something else that there might even be a little sadness from some loss. Maybe you're missing someone. You know, I'm getting different scenarios for different people here. You might be missing someone. There might even be a pet that you lost, and you're kind of holding that, you know, your love and your heart for that pet that you lost, or maybe a person. So there's a little bit of sadness there. Not miserable, not depressed, nothing like that. That wouldn't be Aries' way anyway. A little bit of I don't even know if I want to call it sadness, but a little bit of a disappointment. I'll put it that way. But overall, it's like, you know, you're going to keep going. You know, you're going to keep working hard to get where you want to go, to live the life you want to live. You've got so much, it's like you're so much better off than so many people. And you know this. That's another reason you're very compassionate towards others also. You want everybody to do well. So you can be very helpful to other people. Like if you're in a position of a manager or an owner of a business, you're very compassionate towards the people. You just are that way in general. That, yeah, you've worked hard for whatever you have, but you know in some ways you have certain abilities and certain stamina and certain maybe good health and energy and ambition, whatever it is. You've got that drive you were born with, and maybe other people, you know, they were born with their own other things they have that they're not doing as well as you. I'll put it that way. And you realize that maybe they've had some bad breaks or haven't had they haven't been as fortunate in some ways as you have. And so you're very compassionate towards others. Next card you have is Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups card, this cups do relate to the water signs, Pisces and Scorpio, Cancer. And Knight of Cups, this is someone, it could be someone on the romantic level around you by the end of November, who's just so excited about getting to know you, going out with you, maybe going somewhere with you in the future. Someone, you know, some Aries, you might be getting a proposal of marriage, or maybe someone exclaiming their love for you, or just someone who's showing a lot of enthusiasm towards you, like they just are crazy about you. So I get a lot of lighthearted, nice, happy kind of love energy here, and enthusiasm, and just someone who's so excited to be around you or to get to know you. They just think the world of you. And the last card you have is Three of Wands. And again, Wands, that's another card for Aries that relates to the fire signs. Three of Wands is saying you're making your progress along your path here. You're looking out over the horizon, making decisions for where you're going next. The person is just calm and confident, looking out over the horizon. making their choices, making their decisions. And that's what you're doing at this time by the end of November, looking out ahead, making your decisions. It's kind of like you're on your path, but you've made progress and you're continuing to make your progress. And I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction, because a lot of people are not going to be doing well right now. There's a lot of unemployment and one thing or another at this moment. But the more you, and Aries are not meant to be down for long anyway. Aries will get the rug pulled out from under them and just get back up and brush themselves off and keep going. You know, that's just built inside of us. You know, luckily we have this bounce back ability with us, even though sometimes some things might shake you up more than other things in your life. Sometimes you might be a little more traumatized, but you still always get back up and keep going. And that's the great thing to me about being an Aries. It's like we have that never give up mentality. It's kind of like just built inside of us. And so, but you know, a lot of people are having a hard time right now, and I always recommend learn about the law of attraction, identify with your goals, and identify with prosperity, and make a list, get a notebook, and write down what you want for your life, and break it into pieces, into steps, and start taking little steps at a time to get where you want to go in business, your personal life, whatever it is, your home, anything, whatever it is that you know would make you happy and give you a better way of life. Start identifying with living that life now. Just start feeling that energy. When you put that feeling energy that you're already living your ideal life and you have so much to be happy about and grateful for, it goes out into the universe. The universe just opens up the doors and helps to create those conditions so that it's real for you. You'll attract the right conditions for you to give you that, so you don't have to just get the feeling of it without actually having it yet. It'll help materialize. Anyway, this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro, Marchetti, and what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what's your message for Aries for the month of November? And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And check your rising and moon signs as they're coming available too with those videos. Eek, almost dropped the deck. Darn it. Okay. Oh my God. Bent a cord. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Wait a minute. I got a little messed up. I started to drop them and I grabbed them. I bent one of the cards accidentally. Okay. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins. Oh, and feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, let me fan these out. Okay, so what's the message for, oh wow, I like this. Okay, a new dawn. The worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. I love that message. Wonderful, great message there. Okay, next, I've got the Angel Answers Oracle card. So think about a question or a situation in your life that you would like an answer for, or some insight, guidance on, and we'll ask the angels, okay? The Angel Answers card. So angels, what is your message for Aries for November? What's your message for Aries? What is your message for Aries for the month of November? Yeah, just be thinking about your question or situation, whatever it is. What is your message for Aries for the month of November? Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle and I'll fan these out. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me fan these out. This says not the right time. So I don't know if they gave you the answer or not. It is a general reading. Okay, let's see. This card was also looking at me. To tell the truth, both of these I had my eye on when I was... This says remain positive. Not the right time. Remain positive. Because that one, you know, I had them fanned out and they're face down, and I picked one up, but both of these were looking at, kind of, my eyes are drawn to them, and that one was standing out too. So I don't know. See if that means something for you. Okay. Last but not least, I'll pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So angels, what is your message for Aries for the month of November? What is your message for Aries for November? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. This is Angel Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Oh, I love this. Great message to end on. Angel Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. Wonderful message to end on. Okay. All right, Aries. I hope you're happy with your reading for November. Check your rising moon sign videos as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Have a wonderful November, and we'll talk again soon.